Welcome to the AI for Career Success video overview by Curt Robbins. We're experts at AI coaching and helping professionals like you and your employees upskill in AI. Our analysis today is based on an insightful article from Ars Technica. It was written by Kyle Orland, published on April 14th, 2026, and it's titled UK Gov's Mythos AI Tests Help Separate Cybersecurity Threat from Hype. This piece gives us an independent evaluation of a really powerful new AI model from the company Anthropic. So, the report raises a central question. We now have an AI that's capable of autonomously hacking corporate networks. The key thing to understand, though, is the actual seriousness of this threat. Our goal here is to examine the data and really separate the demonstrated capability from the surrounding hype. Okay, let's dive into the first key finding. The story really begins with a new hacking milestone, one that was achieved by an AI from Anthropic called Mythos Preview. It has demonstrated a significant new capability in the realm of automated cyber attacks. Now, to measure this, the UK's AI Security Institute, or ASI, designed a very specific challenge. It's called The Last Ones, or TLO for short. And you should know, this isn't a simple, single task. It's a full-blown simulation of a complex cyber attack, where the AI has to get into a corporate network and pull out specific data. The TLO test isn't just one action, but a whole sequence of them. 32 distinct steps, in fact. The AI has to gain its initial access, then escalate its own privileges, navigate through different parts of the network, find exactly what it's looking for, and then successfully get that information out. Just to put that into perspective, the AISA estimates this entire chain of events would take a trained human professional around 20 hours to complete. And this brings us to the real breakthrough. According to the UK's AI Security Institute, Mythos Preview became, and I quote, the first model to solve TLO from start to finish. This is a truly significant first in the field of AI security testing. However, it's absolutely crucial to contextualize that success. While Mythos Preview was indeed the first to complete the test, its success rate was only 3 out of 10 attempts. This is an important finding. It demonstrates a clear capability, but it also underscores that the model is not yet perfectly reliable. The potential exists, but it's not foolproof. So the next logical question is, how does Mythos actually stack up against other advanced AI models? As we're about to see, the story here is a bit more complex than just that one headline success. You see, when researchers broke down performance into individual cybersecurity tasks, so single, isolated actions, Mythos was not some revolutionary leap forward. Its performance was actually only marginally better than other leading models like GPT 5.4 or Anthropic's own Opus 4.6. The real differentiator becomes clear when we look at this chart. What it shows is the average number of steps completed in that complex TLO attack chain. On average, Mythos Preview completed 22 of the 32 required steps. That's significantly higher than the 16-step average achieved by the next best model. So here's the crucial point. Mythos's true advancement isn't its ability to perform any one hacking action better than its peers. No, its real superiority lies in its ability to effectively chain dozens of these actions together into a sustained, multi-step, goal-oriented attack. All right, let's transition now from the controlled test environment to the practical implications. What kind of threat does this new capability actually represent in the real world, right now? The ASII provides its own, very carefully worded assessment. It concludes that Mythos is capable of autonomously attacking small, weakly defended, and vulnerable enterprise systems where access to a network has been gained. This is a specific and incredibly important qualification. The threat isn't to every system, but to those that are already vulnerable. This brings us to our final section, where we'll provide a more balanced perspective. We're going to outline the test's artificial constraints and then look toward the future of cyber defense. It's really important to understand the limitations of the test environment itself. The TLO simulation, by design, excluded several real-world complexities. For instance, there were no active human defenders reacting to the intrusion. It lacked the advanced defensive tooling common in enterprise networks. The AI was tasked with exploiting known, predefined vulnerabilities. And, quite critically, the model faced no penalty for being detected, a factor that would cause a real-world infiltration to fail. Furthermore, the model's capabilities still have very clear limits. When it was presented with an even more difficult challenge, something called the cooling tower test that simulates an attack on critical infrastructure, Mythos still struggled. This shows us there are significant hurdles it cannot yet overcome. So this brings us to the key takeaway. The emergence of AI-driven attack tools means our defenses must also evolve. As these AI attackers become more and more sophisticated, the critical question we all face is this: how can we leverage AI-powered tools to harden our own systems and keep pace with this threat? Thank you for watching. This is where we teach you AI and help you get smarter than your competition. If you like these videos, use the QR code at the beginning of this video to buy us a coffee or hire us to coach you or your employees in AI. Please subscribe to the AI for Career Success YouTube channel and like, comment, and share to help us reach a wider audience.